Damon hated multiplication tables. The numbers marched across the page like tiny, boring soldiers, standing stiffly in their columns and rows. He sighed, resting his chin heavily on his desk. If only math could just vanish, he muttered to his pencil. Suddenly, the page in his textbook shimmered. Not a flash, but a soft, warm glow, like a hidden furnace turning on inside the paper. Damon sat up straight, knocking his pencil to the floor. From the middle of the 4 times 7 equals 28 problem, a tiny man popped out. He had a gigantic, bushy white beard shaped like a question mark, and he wore a pair of glasses balanced on the tip of his nose. "Vanish?" the tiny man squeaked, sounding deeply offended. "My dear boy, if math vanished, the world would fall flat. I am Professor Plus, and I am here to report that your structural integrity is failing." Damon blinked. "Structural integrity? I just need to know what 8 times 6 is. And it's boring." Professor Plus jumped down, landing with a soft thud on a stack of scratch paper. "Boring? Nonsense. Math is the blueprint for all things fun." "Look at that chair you're sitting on," Professor Plus instructed. "It looks solid, right? But without balance, without geometry and multiplication, it would collapse the second you put weight on it. It's a multiplication problem solved perfectly." Professor Plus tugged Damon's sleeve. "Come, let's go on an urgent mission." He pointed to a toy bridge Damon had built weeks ago, now abandoned near his dresser. "A catastrophe awaits. We must reinforce the supports." Suddenly, Damon wasn't just looking at blocks. He was looking at tiny girders under pressure. "If I add 3 more supports here, and they need to be exactly 4 units long each, how many units of support total do I need?" Damon wondered aloud. Professor Plus smiled, giving a thumbs up from his perch on a high block tower. "You see? You already solved it. 3 times 4 equals 12. The numbers aren't just ink. They are your tools to build, to balance, to design." Damon carefully reinforced the little bridge, feeling a strange satisfaction. He looked back at his textbook. The columns of numbers didn't look like boring soldiers anymore. They looked like important little blueprints, waiting to be used. "Thank you, Professor Plus," Damon whispered. He looked down, but the little man was gone, having slipped back into the page. But a faint, cheerful whisper echoed. "Remember, knowledge is the strongest foundation." Damon picked up his pencil and wrote the answer to the first problem. 8 times 6 equals 48. He had 48 units of knowledge ready to build his next big adventure.